Anne Webster. Good to talk to you again, Anne. A big protest planned tomorrow out the front of Parliament House. There'll be people coming from near and far. A grab bag of issues, right? Those who want to make sure that the live sheep export trade is protected. Labor's trying to phase it out, but another big focus will be on renewable energy that's being rolled out around the country, which I know is a huge issue in your electorate too.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me, Chris. I am looking forward to tomorrow. I don't think there's anything better than the real people standing up for the real issues, and farmers have got it. On so many fronts, they have been attacked by the Labor government and their policies. And this is the first time in 40 years that the farmers en masse with the National Farmers Federation have actually stood against a government. That's a big deal. So I am really hoping that thousands and thousands of them can make their way here. Of course, it's not the first protest we've had in the last couple of years, but this is the time where everyone is pulling together because there are so many issues for them. All they want to do is grow food and fibre for the nation and the world, and Labor is blocking them at every turn.
Yeah, and they do it as efficiently and effectively and as well as anybody in the world, and yet they keep getting hit, and they're ignored so often by governments, especially Labor governments. You're hoping thousands are going to be there. Do you have any intel? Are they going to be turning up in their tractors and the like to create a bit of a scene? Because that'll help them get a lot of media attention.
Yeah, look, they've been doing protests around the country, bringing their tractors and their trucks. I believe there are trucks tomorrow, but the big deal is live sheep exports, of course, and the fact that Labor have shut it down. We will be standing there as the National Party en masse, holding placards and doing our thing to support the farmers and the farming industries around Australia. If we don't, they will not exist in time. We have, as you know, renewable projects are crashing through my electorate. It is ground zero for renewable projects, and farmers are very upset, very upset.
Well, the live sheep export is a hot one. It's just ridiculous to try and kill off an industry that not only supports so many Australians, but also obviously feeds people overseas. Look, we touch on these renewable projects on every corner of the country, and we'll keep doing that. But another focus tomorrow is some of the other climate-related policies. And there's always pressure from the Greens, and this could get worse if there was a minority government, to get rid of diesel fuel rebates. So that's just the farmers not having to pay a road tax, if you like, for diesel they use on their properties.
Yeah, exactly. And they're also talking about Scope 3 emissions. I mean, the Greens, let's face it, have no idea how they buy their sushi. They have no idea where it comes from. They probably don't even know that most of the fish that is in Australia is actually brought in from other countries. And, we are in a bad way if we allow the Greens to manage policy. And that's what's going to happen if Labor get in with their Greens, a good strong dose of Greens in both House and Senate. They will make an absolute shemozzle of our agricultural industries, and that includes fishing, forestry, the whole works. It's honestly a disaster.
It's a big issue. Thanks for joining us, Anne. I appreciate the preview. Anne Webster there, Nationals MP for the seat of Mallee in the nation's capital, and we'll be all over that for you tomorrow.